Back again at DuPont Registry. Porsche 356 over there has joined the GT3 RS and the LaFerrari, as well as a Portofino. I love these Portofinos. I would get one if I had the money. I just like the little smile on the grill there. Back outside, a interesting Ferrari 308. I don't know what it is about this car, but something is screaming replica at me. I can't tell what it is, but nice glossy matte red Mazda there with a whole bunch of decals. Subaru crew also showing up, and they've boxed in a Range Rover. Also nice Porsche Cayman over there, also another Subaru. And then a couple of 911s over here and a Huracan Performante. I think someone's left their lift kit up. Nice Mercedes AMG GTR here. A couple classic 911s as well. They're next to a modern 911 Cabriolet. A couple of M4s, well, M4 and an M3, I should say, along with an RS5, a GT350, a Ghibli, Holden. I'm seeing a lot more of these Holdens around lately. I went on a trip to Georgia just a couple weeks ago, and in the middle of nowhere, in a random town in Georgia, there was a Holden. Back over here, a classic Alfa Romeo. You don't get to see these things very often, and it's very pleasant when you do. Back over here, a Honda NSX, not an Acura, it's a Honda, which I find interesting, alongside a Lotus M3 there. A couple more BMWs. Model X with the Falcon Wing doors, as they call it, alongside Mercedes SLS with the Gull Wing doors open. I don't really see the difference. Mercedes AMG GT here, alongside a nice Bentley. Neon orange Mazda Miata there, and a neon blue Nissan 240Z there, or Fairlady, whichever one you want to call it. F-Type in Z4. F-Type in Z4 there. Nice Audi there. A couple more BMWs there, and a Viper clan joining us as well. Bright blue, yellow with black stripes, the ACR, dark gray, and then the neon green Viper. Back on this side, I can't tell if this is an Exomotive or not. Maybe someone can help us out with that. Alongside a classic 911 here with some interesting stripes. Meanwhile, back over here, a Mercedes GLE 450, the 2020 model. Pretty interesting. Very good. Back over here, the Mercedes AMG GT. This one, a yellow one. Alongside CLA 45 and a C63. Actually, this might be an E63. And then, nice facelifted R35 GTR alongside a Focus RS. Crew's showing up. F430 there. And a Gallardo as well. Meanwhile, back in the lot, a 650S over here, and the neon, the highlighters I like to call it, the neon Lamborghini has shown back up. I seriously don't know how they drive this anywhere. Look at the ride height there. And you can see along the grill where they've scraped it so many times. But this thing everywhere is just neon. It's unbelievable. Also another Gallardo over here and an E63. Back out front, here's the front shot of the Gallardo. It's got a nice little wing over there. Alongside a R32 Skyline. So nice to see. And then an M3 next to it. Over here, a 600 LT MSO, apparently. They had a Calvin Klein model. As you can see, they're moving the stuff now. They finished up their photo shoot, but there was a Calvin Klein model doing a photo shoot with this car, alongside a DB11 Volante, 720S Spider, 720S Coupe there, 570S, Mercedes GTC, another Performante. And back over on this side, we've got the FF matte red with the matte black stripe there. Facelifted R35 Nismo. First time I've seen one of these. A Audi R8. And then an interesting 911 Carrera with the GT3 RS wing and some interesting rims. I've never seen rims like that. Alongside it is another R8. Red 570S, or no, 570 GT, I'm sorry. Alongside a 570S with racing decals here. 718 came in here. And then 650S and an interesting 488 Spider with red interior. Meanwhile on this side, a Mercedes AMG GT there, alongside a 911 GT3, GT3 RS, GT3, regular 911, and then the Portofino again, this time with the roof down. Getting the nice front shot of this car. You gotta love these. Never a dull moment with these. And right next to it, a lovely 488 Pista, the second I've seen. This one black with white racing stripes there. Very interesting. Back out front here, a Ferrari 812. 812 super fast sitting out front here. Alongside it, C63 over there. And then interesting find from across the lot, a Chevy Trailblazer with neon blue panels on it. I'm not sure what's up with that. Hi there, little buddy. Here, I'm gonna go around you here. Here's the Rolls-Royce Dawn sitting out front as well. With orange interior. I find that interesting. Also nice vanity plate there. C5 Z06. Showing off the engine. Comtech Performance. Another C5 Z06 there. He's headed out. Meanwhile, custom Mustang here. Alongside a SRT Scat Pack. Interesting. C63's revving up as well. It's barely even 725. Oh, and a special little favorite of mine, the Vanderhall Venice is back. That's always one of my favorites there. Also, this interesting Jack the Reaper hearse. Let me show you guys from the front here. As I came in, pulling into the lot.
It was his car for 2.5 years.
A Cadillac hearse. Very, very interesting. Alongside another, a 50th anniversary Corvette. ZR1 also showing up here alongside a Shelby Cobra. Here's the ZR1. Of course, just like every ZR1, you gotta have the really big wing on the back. A couple custom Mustangs as well. Back over on this side, you got the classics alongside a Charger Scat Pack. Got the Chevelle here. Interesting Lincoln Continental. It's hard to find these. Here the Cobra. Shelby Cobra, the proper Cobra there. Corvette alongside a Chevelle. Alongside a Bel Air with the fins. Another Shelby here. Well, actually no, this looks like a regular Mustang with a Shelby logo. With the EcoBoost logo, I should say. And Grandpa's 56 Chevy. Gotta love it. Nice Miata over there alongside Cadillac CTSV there. Lancer. Mustang headed out. Stars and Stripes. Ralph Mustang there. Alongside those, some more Corvettes. Interestingly, a couple days ago, the C8 mid-engine Corvette just dropped. Can't wait to see one of those. Yes, there are multiple LaFerraris at this show. You gotta love that. Classic muscle. Mazda revving up. Let's head back here for some more Corvettes alongside a C63 DAT Arab. Interestingly, the custom plate on that. Another Mustang with Stars and Stripes over there. Once the people move, I don't think they will. So Corvette Grand Sports, and then a whole line all the way down of Corvettes. The Mazda has just now popped it. All the way down, and then ending with an interesting little Saturn Sky there. The R34 showing up alongside a Supra. Couple things I missed. This R35, for one. I missed it while I was covering the Grandpa Chevy back there. And then a couple more Corvettes alongside classic Mustang, Buick GS. There's a C7, C6 Grand Sport. I'll get out of this guy's way here. So the C6 Grand Sport alongside the ZR1, and then another C6. So I'm thinking we should head out front because it's only 7:30 and people are already revving and leaving like crazy. So let's head out.